WrestleMania 6 is one of my favorite WrestleManias of all time. I thought that the Ultimate Challenge was perfectly set up at the Royal Rumble between Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior, and it was pretty mind-blowing to a 13-year-old kid who wasn't expecting this match to happen. You didn't see a ton of babyface matches, much less main events, much less title matches back in those days, and WWE pitted Hulk Hogan against the Ultimate Warrior in the main event in Sky Dome in front of 60,000 fans. And when it comes to mega matches, this is the closest thing WWE had done to Andre and Hulk Hogan. And I dare say this had almost as much interest. This was really cool to a fan my age. And it was really amazing to see two guys that you would think would have a shitty match have a pretty good match. That whole confrontation was just epic between Hogan and Warrior. And to see Hulk Hogan lose clean was a mind-blowing thing to see at the time. If you weren't alive, then you're not going to get it. It was crazy. Ultimate Warrior getting the win, pinning Hulk Hogan, celebrating with 2 championships to close out WrestleMania 6 in front of a crowd that size with the fireworks. My mind was blown, and it's one of my favorite WrestleMania main events of all time. Another favorite WrestleMania memory of mine took place really early on in the show when Demolition three-peated by defeating the Colossal Connection, Andre the Giant and Haku, to win back the WWF Tag Team Championships. Right after that match, Andre the Giant would turn face when Bobby Heenan started slapping him around. Andre beats up Bobby, he beats up Haku, and he rides off into the sunset as a babyface, and we really wouldn't see Andre back in the ring in WWE ever again. I remember Jake the Snake Roberts and Ted DiBiase having a really good match for the $1 Million Belt. Even though I believe it ended in a count-out, the match was really solid. And Jake grabbed the money at the end and passing it out to Mary Tyler Moore. That was a really good match on the card, and maybe in the ring, one of the best ones of the night. Also, the mixed tag was a lot of fun. My first experience with an intergender or a mixed tag match, it was Dusty Rhodes and Sapphire taking on Macho Man Randy Savage and the former ladies champion, Sherry Martel, Sensational Sherry. Sapphire and Sherry were both at each other's throats on TV leading up to this, so I was really excited to see them get their hands on each other in this match, and it was a ton of fun. We had the return of Miss Elizabeth, who Dusty brought out in the beginning of the match to freak out Macho. She was instrumental in the finish by shoving Sherry back, allowing Sapphire to pin her, and then she sat there and danced in the ring with Dusty and Sapphire after the match, and it would be the last time we would see Miss Elizabeth until the next year's WrestleMania. Literally every other match on WrestleMania 6 could have just been done on primetime wrestling. Aside from those moments, everything else was just filler.